These all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
And I approve this message.
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby.
We are the
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. Don't need no invitation.
No.
We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it.
touchdown, touchdown. Let's throw a bomb on first down. Let's throw a bomb on every down. First we score, then we clown. Having fun, look around. Nobody loud as a Raider crowd. Nobody proud as a Raider crowd. NFL, how you like me now? We gon' do this open style. Nothing but action. I'm Bo Jackson, hit the hole, run you over, goal line, jumping over, going crazy. Lose your soul, lose your mind in the black hole. Here's the goal, Super Bowl, and everybody here get to go.
Don't need no invitation.
No.
We are that Raider Nation.
Yeah.
We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Oakland Raiders.
Raiders! What is up? What is up, Raider Nation? Welcome to another week of Puro Raiders Podcast. But like always, I got with me my boy John, my boy Chona. What up, big guy?
What up, bro? We're here,
Bro,
God,
how you
another day.
doing?
Good, we're good.
We're good, bro.
Yeah, enjoying this this fresh weather out here. It got kind of chilly over the weekend, so it's good.
Oh, shoot. Chilly in May in Vegas is good, dog.
I know, hell yeah.
And I'm glad you brought that up. We're going to talk about the Vegas weather in a little bit. There's a change coming. Let me bring in our other home, and let me bring in my buddy Walter, Dub Raider. Dub Raider, what's up, bro?
What's up, fellas? How you doing?
What up, man? What up, man?
How about you?
Chilling. Thanks for the invite.
Oh, of course. Anytime, bro. You got a new hat?
A new old hat, I guess. I got this
okay.
2022 season.
All right. Is that what that old English Raider Nation?
Yeah. Every time I go to like the home opener, I always
yeah.
have a new hat, and this was the home opener of the year before last.
Okay. Cool. We got people in the chat already. What up, Chris? My dog, Chris. What up, Protect the Shield? My dog,
Chris.
PRS, the movement. We got a newcomer, Essa Big Dog. First time in the building. Welcome, brother. Welcome to the show. Thank you for tuning in. Our boy Ray Love sits out there. Salute Nation with the big old Raiders.
Yeah.
SoCal Sal in the building. What's up, Sal?
Sal.
Says, what up, Walter? How you doing, brother? Mm-hmm.
What's up, Sal?
Space Beast in the building. Space Beast is here. He's here for it. Let's go. Salute to John, AEO PTS. I see we got people in here. Let's go.
That's good. It's always a good thing.
Broad gas. Puro Pinche Raider. Shout out from Mexico. That's what's up, bro.
Oh.
Remember, we're worldwide, bro. We're not just Cali and Nevada.
We're everywhere, dog. We're everywhere.
That's why we're the nation.
That's why we're the nation. We're the nation, huh? Yeah. So we're coming up this week. We got the schedule coming up. I'll go over that with you guys. We'll go over that real quick. But I don't know if you guys heard this morning. Maybe you did, Walter, because you're here in LA. But the Raiders have a plan of moving training camp to Costa Mesa.
Solidified.
This summer. Is the solidified? It was voted on. It was going to be voted on. So
Supposed to be voted on tomorrow, no?
Mm-hmm.
They said, actually, I want to say about an hour ago, they had mentioned that basically it was a done deal.
Really?
Yeah. Because they were going to donate, like, they were going to pay $600,000, and then they were going to donate equipment to the local high school.
Yes.
Donate, this, that, and the other to local sports teams. like kids teams. I mean,
I don't know.
So
Yeah,
I have local kids teams around, right?
right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's looking
Yeah.
good. Man.
Yeah, I had read about it. I had read about it last week. I'd seen something about it.
I was going to
Oh,
ask you
that'd be
about this.
crazy.
Did you guys hear about that in Vegas before it happened? I barely found out about it today.
I found about it last week. They were talking about it possibly moving to Costa Mesa. They were gonna put it to the city council and then some kind of vote they were supposed to do tomorrow to do something. So they said they were gonna vote on it Tuesday. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard about it.
I think I heard about it last week. But
Okay.
it was just like a tidbit, like, oh, the Raiders might be coming to LA. You know how they do those teases?
Yeah.
Raiders coming to LA, and I was like, what? No, hold on, I gotta watch this.
Yeah.
They're like, yo,
well, for those people who aren't from California, Costa Mesa is not LA. It's Orange County.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still Southern California, like for us. So for me, it'll be a lot easier to go if that's what they're gonna do. You know how I normally go down there with you, John, and then we go for a day or whatever.
Yeah, check it out.
And I heard they're gonna make it a lot more open to the public.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, so that'll be
That
cool.
that part I didn't hear that part. I just like I said, that was the new. You know, the news throws it out there. Raiders in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
We'll have more when we return. You're like, what?
the teasers, man.
I was like, wait, what? Hold up. I don't even watch the news like that, but okay, hold up.
Yeah, me either. I don't either. I told you the only reason I found out, I heard it on with Q Myers this morning.
Oh, okay.
His Locked On Raiders. I listened to that in the morning, and he talked about it. I was like,
oh yeah, Q. I remember in the morning.
Yeah. I was like, okay. Yeah, I'm cool with it. I like it. I don't see a problem with it. I was already looking around on like IG, Facebook, and Twitter and all that. Man, some people just hate change, huh?
Well, they bring out that's like what they were talking about. That's like the fourth team that's going to be out there. Because you got the Cowboys, you got the
Rams,
Chargers, the Rams, the Raiders. I think it was like 4 or 5. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I mean,
yeah.
Well, but isn't Cowboys like Central California though?
Cowboys are over in what's it called?
Oxnard, no?
Oxnard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're Oxnard. Yeah, so they're a little closer to Central. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I'd never gone to a training camp, and I remember there was one year that they were going to do a co-training camp, the Raiders and the Cowboys.
Yeah, in Oxnard. Yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted to go to that one because Tony Romo's a fraternity brother of mine, and I thought that was going to be like the only opportunity I was going to have to actually try and get his autograph as a fraternity brother, not as a Cowboy fan, of course.
Oh, like, whoa, what do you mean, Tony Romo?
Well, as a fraternity brother, I'm saying
fraternity, not fraternity.
Yeah, no, I'm messing with you.
Don't scare me, bro. Yeah, no, but other than that, I've had friends go, and they say it's a really great time, but you know they have to like book hotel rooms, and you know it's like a whole weekend thing. Here in Costa Mesa, it's gonna be drive up, drive back, and drive up again if you want to go the following day.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it is when I go. Well, we went last year. Me and John went to Vegas.
Yeah.
So I went like that early in the morning. I got there, and then he picked me up, and then we drove over to the M, the hotel.
Yeah, we drove over to the M. Yeah.
And then they shuttled us over from there to the training facility. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was early in the morning because you know how it gets hot over there.
Yeah.
Oh, this was like at 6, 7 in the morning. Yeah.
So they allow fans in all the training sessions, or just the morning sessions, or?
So it was only morning sessions. It was the first week, right, John?
Yeah, it was the first week. It was the first week. So it was the morning session. I think it started like around 8. We got, we it's 8. I was like about like 3 hours, maybe.
About 3 hours. We were done by like
3 hours. So the offense is doing their thing, the defense is doing their thing, and then they run some plays, run a couple kind of like a simple scrimmage.
Right.
Yeah, like a quick little.
But what's cool is like it's cool for the fans, especially if you have kids, because like the players will come over during their little water breaks.
Oh,
come over, and they always say hi to the kids. And at the
it was a tight end day, right? Me and you got to meet Michael Mayer.
Yeah, so at the very end, the players actually come over to sign stuff at the very end. But in between the little water breaks, you know what I mean, they'll come out and get some water, but they'll see kids, they'll take pictures with kids. And
I mean, you can just imagine they all went crazy when Max Crosby came near. Remember?
Yeah, we had Devontae Adams right there in front of us too when he was taking a picture with the kids.
Yeah.
So you got kids, you got grown-ups. You know, a lot of the social media guys are out there. Like Q was out there and stuff like that. We saw him out there.
Yeah, we saw Q. Like Q.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. You get a lot of people. A lot of people out there, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool because that's definitely something I'd like to take my son to. You know, because he's very a big Raider fan, and he wants to meet these players. And he's like, "Daddy, when can I meet them?" And I'm like, "When you become a pro, I guess." I don't know.
No, if you could do the training camps, that's pretty cool. They'll come up and say hi sometimes. Yeah, the kids are standing up in front, so you know you just kind of watch.
Right.
Yeah, they'll normally gravitate more towards the kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's what I was telling my nephew this morning. If they do come to Costa Mesa, I'll take him and Noah with us this year, and then that way they can get up there and they can meet some other players. Because when I go to Vegas, I want to take them with me. Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah. I don't do that.
Yeah, that's a lot different. That's a lot different.
It's a little different. Because then me and John make a weekend out of it.
Yeah, there you go. We'll go out there. We'll go out there. So,
what's up, Rafael Capitan in the house? What up, Nation? How you doing, brother? Doing Space Beast. What up, AR? How you doing, brother? Salute, man. I'm a dude. How you doing? Alpha Kasi One Kenobi in the house. Cowtown, what's good with you, brother? How you doing?
He said, "Are we talking about practice? We're talking about practice.
That time of year."
But you know what? It is different now because now they can't practice with pads or any of that shit. Remember? Back in the day when I went to one in Oakland years ago, they were wearing pads and stuff. Yeah.
That's when they were in Napa.
They were in what?
They were in Napa?
Yeah, that's when they were in Napa. Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. And it's kind of funny. All you see them is in their helmets with that big old padding on top of it.
Yeah, they wear that padded helmet.
That shit looks funny because their heads look even bigger.
Yeah. That was when Max had on that sports training thing. Remember? Yeah. And then there were people clowning that he had on a sports bra like inside the kid. I was like, man, it's like people just like to make fun of anything nowadays.
They do.
Monitor, you know?
Yeah, it's a monitor that tracks like his workouts, his heart rate, all the way. So
yeah. Tracks everything.
Yeah, I've seen soccer players use those también.
That's where I had seen them first.
Yeah.
That's how I knew what it was.
Yeah, it checks your breathing and all that stuff. It's technology, bro. Technology is crazy.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was a sports bra too. I'm like,
did you?
Like if that's what you're feeling, brother, you know, more power to you.
The man and you came out like, the kids these days.
You needed to have them a little more secure, dog. You know what I mean?
Here with his manhood.
I know, right? Yeah. Like I know what they make a big deal about Caleb painting his nails y todo eso. And my first thought is I always think of Rodman. Remember Rodman was doing all that back in the day. Anyway. No one said nothing. No, nobody questioned his toughness.
Motherfucker married himself.
You know?
And he still balled out next week or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Rodman was a different beast too, though. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. So hopefully it does come through.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
The weather would definitely be better out there.
Talking about why are they leaving already? Like that's money they could be putting back into the city, and
it's all right, you know.
And did they give a valid reason why they're coming to Costa Mesa, being that they do have a brand new building?
So normally when you do training camps, and this is what I was hearing what Q was saying, it's a good idea when you go away from home because then you're not in your normal day-to-day routine. You're going and just focusing solely on camp. You know, kind of like when you would go away with your team to do like a summer camp or I know we used to do it in high school for a week. We'd go away to a camp for like a week and then you train that whole week. That's all you do. Like any outside noise is blocked out. So they were saying that it would be good in that sense. The facility they're going to, I guess, is really good, really nice, and they're able to keep them there. And then the weather, and then just to be able, I guess, too, like you come back to Southern California, you have a huge following here.
Oh,
hell yeah. Have a huge following here in Southern California. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, and I guess it gets rid of that whole cabin fever of like what you were mentioning, being in the same facility. day in, day out during
Right.
preseason or during the season, and that way it gets them out of the funk of the same old day after day.
Yeah, for sure.
Something different, something outside the norm.
And no, you're right. The facility where they train is nice. It's really neat.
Oh, that's real nice in there. Yeah.
We almost got to do the extra part because certain PSL members, they got like a tour of the inside.
Yeah.
So then they were asking that, and they were asking me, but I went with my buddy, and my buddy told me, just tell him you're my nephew or something. And I was like, all right. So we were looking for our rep, but our rep wasn't there. Yeah, so we didn't get to do the little tour inside. We just went on the outside. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope they do something similar in Costa Mesa because I'm a season ticket holder.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you're at PSL, so hopefully, if you do, you'll get an email. My buddy gets an email and he tells me, he goes like, hey, he calls me Lionel. Like, hey, Lionel, you want me to send you my tickets for training camp? And I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
so that was cool. It that way.
Well, shit, let me know, Doug. I got 6 tickets, so it's 6 people.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, that'll be
only roll with probably with my son and my wife. So you guys are more than welcome.
Hey, I'm down to go. I got no problem taking a trip back home.
Actually, me and John were talking about this weekend. He might be able to see how me and him might be able to get a little PSL season. Me and him.
Yeah, so we're working on that one.
That's our dream right there, bro.
That'd be good. That would be really good.
You guys are interested in purchasing?
Yeah. Well, he found someone through his work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So. Well, you know what? Let's talk after the show because I might have 2 tickets for sale.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go. Well, that works for me.
Let me check in with the chat. See what's going on. My boy Turf. What up, though? Raider Nation, salute TRS in the building. That what up, though, stuck with us from Detroit. I'm gonna be saying that for a while.
What up?
Yeah.
What up, though?
Yeah. They kept saying that, bro, over and over. Space Beast said those things are the helmet condoms.
They look funny, dude.
They look hella weird. They really do,
they look
bro.
funny and shit.
Yeah. Like it reminded me, like when I used to work at one of the schools, the kids would wear those so they wouldn't bang their head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of when I first saw it. I was like, oh shoot. Yeah,
it definitely looks funny, especially because those guys are so big when they're out there.
Yeah, like when Max had it on, like it just looked really
good. No, I ain't gonna lie. I thought the organization was just becoming more cheaper, and they were trying to protect the helmet from getting scratched.
No. They're worn like because they don't wear pads now,
right?
So they still have to take some precaution for head injuries.
Yeah.
So they wear. Because you ever seen the 7-on-7 football leagues? They wear them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The 7-on-7 football leagues wear them. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's how dry my sports are getting right now. I'm watching 7-on-7 football. It's like, man, what is there to watch? Eh? The Lakers are I gotta wait for La America to play. Like, oh yeah.
On Wednesday.
Carl, what's up, Carl? Salute from Miami, Oklahoma. The 918s. Damn, all the way from Oklahoma. Challenge. I have a bad experience in Oklahoma, but welcome, brother. Welcome.
I've never been to Oklahoma, dog. So
yeah. And then AR says, don't know if you missed it or not, but what do you guys think of the 2 new guys we signed? Have you guys seen that?
Well, we signed a wide receiver from
we signed Guyton. Yeah, from the Chargers.
Yeah.
And then we signed Andreas Payet.
That's the tackle, the guard, right? Guard tackle.
Yeah, the offensive lineman. Yeah,
offensive lineman. Yeah.
When did this happen? Yesterday? Today,
I think. Today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
earlier today.
No, the last one I heard of was the wide receiver from
Dallas.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that was last week. So today it was Guyton, the wide receiver from the Chargers, who's a speedy guy. So he's got speed.
Speedy guy. Yeah, he's speed.
Definitely has speed to the room. And then of course the offensive lineman, veteran. He was the top draft pick. He was picked.
He was a draft pick, but he can never stay healthy though.
Yeah, he can never stay healthy.
Yeah. That's the problem. That's the issue.
Yeah, and
then when he was healthy, he was good.
Yeah, I remember they moved him from guard to tackle.
Yeah,
he was maybe he became a rotational player.
Yeah, so
that's
rotational.
A little more depth.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. See, Ray Love thought the same. He's like, "Oh, is this what it was? I thought it was a sports bra."
Oh my god, that's funny.
AR says, "I hope they don't make them mandatory for games. Those helmet covers." Yeah.
Oh man, for real, that'd be some shit.
Well, the helmets have been getting bigger and bigger throughout the years.
Well, the helmets
with all that padding inside.
All the padding,
I've been watching like old reels of Bolitnikoff and the Raiders of those
my
days.
God, remember the one little
the
one bar face mask or
the face mask.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Comparisons to now, it's like they're beefier. They have better padding and all kinds of protective stuff. And then also for the radios for the ones on quarterback and
the quarterback that go inside the quarterback, and then one on defense for the captain.
Right.
Yeah. Also, here in California, I don't know about Nevada or other states, but here in California, they were damn near trying to ban young kids from playing contact football. So they've had to redesign those helmets, all the safety equipment, to try and convince parents to keep letting their kids play. Yeah.
That's true.
But I know for a while they were trying to ban it like under 13, under 15, something like that. Like before high school, they didn't want them playing tackle. Yeah.
Playing tackle.
Yeah.
I don't know about it here. I've only been out here for a couple years, so I don't remember.
So here in California, it became a big deal because we were trying to put Noah in it, and that's why they didn't put him in it. But now, because everything seems to be a little better, now my brother's thinking about letting him be able to play tackle.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know about out here.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, man. During that time, it's hot as hell out here.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what parks they play at or anything. I'll be like, I'll be passing through the high schools and I see a football field. I'll be like, there's somebody over there playing. But that's about it,
Yeah, I do remember that one. Remember Justin Tux or Max Shredder Grill? Those were badass. I like Justin Tux mask.
Yes.
Yeah. Tux face mask was one of the best.
It looked very menacing.
Yeah, or even the one they had Max that they wouldn't let him wear, the one with the infinity symbol inside.
Oh yeah. But that was more. Well, I guess the other one was decorative as well.
Yeah.
But man, it just looked mean. It looked mean.
Yeah, I know it's crazy how when you think about stuff like that, like how protective they were. I remember my first helmet was like you got like the little set you bought. It was the Marcus Allen jersey with the pants and this real thin helmet that you put on with like a plastic strap. And we didn't care, bro, because we had helmets. We'd go head on each other.
Plastic,
I think my brother cracked his the first day. We threw him against the wall and pow, he's cracked right down the middle.
That shit was funny, dude.
Yeah, just causing injury to each other. We didn't give a damn, bro.
It was a different time.
It was, and I get it. I mean, when you're a parent, you don't want to see your kids laid out there.
Yeah, it's always that's what it is. It's different.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I think we're also built different too. You know what I mean?
When I remember when I was a kid, if anything happened to me, my mom was like, "Párate, nothing happened. Get up. Like, you want to cry? I'll give you a reason to cry."
Right. Or if you cried, you weren't allowed to play no more.
Oh yeah.
I remember being paid, but not crying because my dad won't let me play no more if he saw me crying like that.
That happened to me once when I had my godson fell and I looked at him and I just kind of watched him to see what he did.
Yeah.
And they were like, "What are you looking at him for?" I was like, "What? He's fine. He's not crying." They were like, "Pick him up." I was like, "He can get up." You know what I mean? I was like, I was just looking at him to make sure. I was looking at him to make sure he didn't hurt himself or something, like,
Right.
So
as
I saw him.
As long as you saw his eyes open, he was still alive. It's cool.
Yeah, I looked over and he like fell and he, I was like, all right. And nobody said anything. He didn't do anything. Once someone said something, he was kind of like, "Oh, that was a fancy."
Yeah. My son, when he tries to, cry and get that extra attention, I'm like, "Are you hurt? Did you break anything? Are you bleeding? Do you want to go to the doctor? No, go out and play."
How old you guys remember that movie, The Program?
Yes.
Oh, The Program. Yeah.
Are you hurt or are you injured? He goes, "What? What's the difference?" He says, "If you're hurt, you can still play. If you're injured, you can't."
True.
There you go. Oh shoot, I remember the plastic locker. Oh man, the plastic lockers, dude.
Oh my god.
Hey, I remember when I started watching Raider football back in 2009, they still kind of had that old school look to them. The helmets were still real round in that. Now they look more like space helmets. Yeah. They are a lot of
Yeah, I'm actually
Goodell and the air. Remember the air ones you could pump air in them too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To make it tighter.
To make it. Yeah.
To make it tighter.
Make
You know
it
what's
tighter.
crazy is there's a lot more protection for their helmets, and they take less hits too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Remember before, like, man, you came across the middle, you were done. You didn't even have to have the ball. You were done if you came across the middle. Period. And now it's like you can't do that at all. You know.
And it was only like certain people went over the middle.
Yeah.
Not everybody, you know.
Yeah, not everybody goes over the middle because no one can get touched. And so
like y'all remember when we had little receivers like Denarius Moore and Jacoby Ford?
Yes.
Yeah.
And whenever they would go across the middle, you'd be like, oh.
And if he overthrew it just a little bit, they were done.
They would get lit.
They were like,
up.
oh, that's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Costa Mesa sounds interesting. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, Costa Mesa will be cool, bro. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be cool.
I think it'll be a good one to take
especially if they make it open to the public, because you needed that ticket to be able to go in.
Yeah.
And then remember they only gave them to PSLs, and then once PSLs didn't use them, then those they would, I guess, give out locally or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The open to the public would be cool. You'd have a lot more people out here though.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know if y'all go on Twitter or Facebook much over the weekend, but there was some drama with Josh Jacobs and the Raider Nation, dog.
I heard about. I don't really jump on the social media stuff too much, but I heard about it. Yeah.
What did you hear, dog?
About when they told him well, how come he didn't say goodbye? And then what else? He said something about like, I'm fine where I am. We'll see what happens. Or we'll time tell or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, I was like, the guy made a choice. He left. You know. What
do you think about stuff like that, though? Like when people go at it, or when players go at it with people on X.
You know how I look at it? I was like, man, I don't want anybody coming to my job and telling me shit. No. You know what I mean? Because whether you like it or not, it's his job, it's his career, whatever you want to call it. It's a place of work. You made it work. You made a business choice, right? So go. You know, we're the fans. We're the ones. You know, the fans. He doesn't owe us anything,
right?
You know what I mean? As you know, he really doesn't. So I mean, I just look at it from the point like that. Dude, the man's at work. Let the man do his job, do his work, and let him do what he wants to do. Yeah. You know, it's like, you know, what if I'm at work and someone comes out and tells me, you know, you find that, you know? So I don't know. I think it's dumb, and I think we look stupid doing shit like that as fans, fighting with, you know, professional athletes. And we get that a lot. We get that a lot out here, and I think in Los Angeles, period, the California, because like, you know, with the Lakers, when we had Westbrook got a lot of shit. When we're at the Dodgers, when Darvish blew those games, Darvish got a lot of shit.
Oh, Darvish got a lot of shit.
You know what I mean? So it's like, dude, it's at the end of the day, you know. And then, you know, people mention their families and stuff like that. I was like, dude, that's going too far. You know what I mean? It's
right?
Like,
when they start bringing up
going too far.
And yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, dude, like, he did a job and he fucked it up. You know, what can you do about it? You know what I mean? It's like he fucked up. Yeah. He fucked up that night. There's nothing you do about it. You know what I mean? It's done. It's over with. You move on. You correct it. You fix it. You move on. That's it. You know what I mean? And he made a choice. He wanted to leave. More money. Whether you like it or not, he left for more money, and they were a field goal away from taking San Francisco to overtime and maybe making the NFC Championship game. So in that reality, he went to someone that could be possible contender, possibly. Yeah. So I mean, shit. It's a business move, right? Hey, you know, give me more money, and I'm gonna have a chance to win a ship. Why not? So that's how I see it.
That's how you see it.
That's how I see it. You know, he don't know me nothing. You know, he don't have to say goodbye. I don't shit. When I leave, when I switch jobs, I don't say goodbye to nobody. I'm switching jobs, late. Do some to y'all.
Right? Like how many people say goodbye?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, what happened to John? I'm like, oh, he quit. He left. He went somewhere else. You know what I mean? It's like it is what it is. It's like.
So this is it right here. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this guy Daniel, right? but you could have left with a bit more professionalism or class. We love having you. You're a dog. But sure, why you took the deal, you did it to play somewhere else, not even a post message thanking anyone. Just doesn't make sense. You were a fan favorite, and now you're tripping. And then Josh said, of course, a fake-ass goodbye. It ain't no hate to the Raiders. They made a business decision, and so did I. Move on, right? And then someone else said, fake. That's how you feel about Raiders fans. So now I do thought you were calling us fake. This isn't about a team. We moved on. We just thought the dude with the Raiders tattoo would shout out the fans after 5 seasons of bidding here. And then Josh Jacobs kept going like, y'all don't even want me here.
Like I said, he doesn't really owe us anything. I mean, I wish we would have kept him. I always liked that. I was ready for him to sign an extension so I could go get his jersey. Remember when we were talking about that? I was like, okay, if he signs, because I had the shirt that had the 28 on it. I was like, if he signs an extension, I'll go buy a Josh Jacobs, jersey. I got no problem with that. He was great. He was great. He was fucking. We had a rushing leader that one year. So, he was the best running back in the league that year. He fucking made me lose my championship game and shit. You know what I mean? He made me lose my fantasy championship game and shit. So no, but I mean,
you, Walter, do you see it as a diss for the nation when he was saying that he didn't say bye or he should have, or
one word, bro, mamadas. all it is just fucking clickbait. You got keyboard gladiators trying to make something out of nothing. He's not part of the organization anymore. Move on. At the end of the day, for us, yes, it's more of a fandom. We follow the sport. For him, it's a business. He just changed jobs. That's all he did. Unfortunately, it didn't go as smooth as everybody probably wanted it to go, with the whole kumbaya, hugs and kisses. I'm going to miss you. Once a Raider, always a Raider. Sometimes it doesn't happen like that.
Right.
That's it. It's done. Let's be thankful for what we got from him as a player. The years he was with us. Now it's time to move forward and look to the future, with the running backs that we do have.
I'll still continue to rock his Raiders shit. That he had. Like, if I have a Jacob shirt, I'm still going to wear it. To me, I guess I didn't need you to tell me thank you for me to keep thinking that once a Raider, always the Raider. You know what I'm saying? I think of it like how you're saying. Obviously, he wanted more than we were willing to give him. Yep. Business decision was made. He moved on. Time to let that shit go.
Yeah.
And it's just, to me, like he says, Mamadas is nonsense to keep pestering the dude that he owes us something because he was here 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, we're old enough to remember when Marcus left. That one fucking hurt me. That one hurt me. I don't remember an apology and I thank you. Back then, obviously, we didn't have Twitter and all this shit. But yeah.
I mean, if he wants to say goodbye, he can say goodbye. If he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
It's just prerogative.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's his choice, his decision. I hope he goes out there and he does great. To be honest with you, you know what I mean? I don't wish him any bad luck, anything else. I wish we good though.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even mind a Super Bowl, against Green Bay maybe one day. I don't know.
That would be dope.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Have him and Max Crosby go at it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right, Max eat him up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's a sport. We all love sports. I get it. You know what I mean? It happens. That's just the way sports go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I remember we went to a Raider Kansas City game when Marcus was in the Kansas City jersey, and I couldn't boo him. Like they're booing him. I mean, I booed the Chiefs, but I couldn't like boo Marcus. Like, fuck you, Marcus.
I would have booed him. I'll probably boo Jacobs just because he's wearing a different jersey. But it's like one of those things where it's just part of the game.
Yeah,
it's at that moment. It's that part of the game at that moment, and you're in the field. It's like it happened on the field. It happens on the field. So keep it on the field. I'm not trying to tell you outside the field to jump on, find you on Instagram or whatever. But, hey, you fucking asshole.
That's exactly what sounds like it. People act like JJ was their vieja or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. It's like, dude, it's like
butthurt, man.
Yeah, butthurt.
And sometimes your vieja don't even say bye.
Right. Or me, I'm not, even if I break up with somebody, I don't give her a thank you for your service letter.
Yeah.
Like, peace out, and I'll do it.
At this point, we're just done. That's it.
Yeah. Because I feel JJ 1000%. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
and I get it though. Because
leave the man alone.
People will say like, "Well, that's what it is to be a Raider fan. We're not normal." we get very passionate. We get very involved. We're all about.
I get that. I get that.
Mhm. Yeah,
But there's a point that you have to I guess make that choice to where like, okay, do I continue pestering with things of this nature, or do I just let it go and move forward and look forward to what's coming?
right.
Because
Yeah,
I'm actually, Josh Jacobs to me is in the rearview mirror. We had great times with him.
Yeah.
Good luck to him at Green Bay. I definitely am not gonna root for them, but I'm gonna wish him well over there. Now I'm worried about my team here and now. What is coming in the future?
Yeah,
Right.
it's like, and it's like we say, it's a business.
Yeah.
It's what do we say? He's his own brand.
His own brand. Yeah,
He's his own brand, dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all it is. So go make your money. Go do you is what I would say. Go do you, man. Go do your money.
I'm with Sal on this one. I boo the shit out of McDaniels. So.
Yeah, you know what? I read that right now. I was like, I would too. I would too.
Well, that's a whole different. There, man.
It's funny.
Oh, my
He
God.
did us wrong from day one.
Yeah,
Josh actually is the total opposite.
the opposite.
He was the bright light in the running. He just came out. He did a great thing for us. He was one of our number one draft picks. But
One of the
McDumas,
few that panned out.
McDumas, dude. Everybody. Like I don't know. I know that there were Raider fans that out there that were like, yes, we're getting a great offensive mind, but the majority of us were like, no, once a dumbass, always a dumbass, right? He did it to Denver. Even Denver friends of mine are like, "What the hell are you guys doing?" I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't tell you.
You know what's crazy that he didn't do more with such a great running game.
Right?
Like he's never had a running game like that when he was in New England.
No, they were always running back by committee, never a dog.
Yeah. So now you got you had a dog at the running back who actually led the league in rushing.
Yeah.
And you couldn't figure out a way to play action. You know what I mean, or something. You know what I mean? Like, you got the lead. Everybody knows they have to stop Josh Jacobs. You know what I mean? Everybody's out there. You got to stop him. You got to. Like I said, he led the league and he didn't do anything with that. So,
but then there's a lot too to say about players balling out contract years. I mean, it was JJ's contract year.
Yeah. That's another thing. That's another thing.
There is always that side. We've seen it multiple times. Players will ball out their contract year
and then don't do nothing the next couple of years.
Nothing the next.
Slow down.
Yeah. So you get that business sense to it.
Yeah. You get the business, but take advantage of that contract years for the running backs.
Yeah.
Take advantage. Why not?
And especially now with the shift the league has made with running backs, like there's no value to them.
Right.
Like teams do not value them like back in our day.
All of them shuffled. Every single one of them, like Henry, fucking Jacobs left. You had a Barkley leave. They all just shuffled somewhere else.
That is so easy to believe, man. That, just what 4 or 5 years ago, running backs were getting paid money.
Well, since what's his name from the Rams that went to Georgia, Gurley.
Gurley.
Since the Todd Gurley contract. Remember they gave him all that money and then.
And I don't understand how that happened. Like the mindset happened. Do you guys know how what changed? Was it just about the money, or was it just the
game?
I think the game.
I think the game has become so focused on the quarterback and the passing game that you've seen quarterbacks like Mahomes and all that. They didn't need that big running back to lead their teams. They were doing it without that big running back that would control the game. So it became more about the receivers. Look at who gets paid the most now.
Yeah.
You look at the defenders, the O-line, the quarterbacks, the receivers. The receivers make $20+ million a year. So just even seeing things like that changed. So it kind of devalued. And then you got people like Pacheco, 7th round pick, balling out for the Chiefs. Like, well, see, you don't need a running back. You can get these other dudes, 2-3 guys together, not pay one guy all this money. Pay your O-line, pay your receivers, and then do it by committee. And they kind of like the rest of the league just kind of like followed suit.
Followed right.
Yeah.
because that's what the Patriots have been doing for a minute, right?
The Patriots have been doing it for a while. Running back
so that's how they did. Yeah, I did that for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but I don't know.
Hey,
like he said, he ain't a Raider no more. That's true.
Why we
He's got a point.
He ain't a Raider no more. Fuck that cheesehead. How about Zeus? Bro, look like he created a Madden player in that number 3. He did change his number.
He did change number 3.
Great transition, Luda, into our next topic. He did change his number. Yeah, he's a number 3 now.
Which is the Georgia number.
You saw Zeus that day we went to Frankenstein's, right?
No, I didn't. I just went for Sunday.
Okay. So Zeus is freaking huge, dog. When I saw him in person, I can see why they call him Zeus.
Well, he has that video where he's curling the bench bar, right? Is that his name?
Yeah. That's what he was doing.
I saw it and I was like, wait, is that? What's that?
Yeah, so Zeus is a legit monster, bro.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Mm-hmm. And we've known that. We've seen it. You know what I mean? We saw
it
last year.
It's one thing to see it, but then when you see them in person, then you see how big they really are.
Yeah.
You know? Like when we saw Mayer.
Yeah, like when we were at the training camp.
OJ Howard.
OJ Howard.
When we saw OJ Howard, one of the tight ends we signed, but he didn't make the team. That dude was huge, bro. Yeah. You're like,
yeah, but we saw Zeus that day because Jacobs wasn't there. So it was like he's a big boy.
Yeah, Jacobs at home. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But now, so a lot of players changed numbers. Zeus is number 3, O'Connell's number 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the nation made a big deal when O'Connell took 4. Like, why did he take 4? Some people said it was too soon. Other people said it was a setup. McDaniels wanted us to forget about 4, so he gave it to O'Connell because there's a new number 4. So now
I had heard of O'Connell. It was given number 4.
That's what I heard. That it was given number 4.
He was given number 4. He didn't get the chance to choose. I don't know why you would give him number 4 when you just had a number 4 lead, but
that was the whole thing, right?
That's a whole McDaniels thing, you know?
Yeah, I think it was more of adding insult to injury.
Yeah.
You think so? Yeah,
I think so. I think he did it with malicious intent.
Right.
Yeah, he probably did.
Like the more you see and hear about that dude, like I believe more about the shit he did maliciously, probably because he don't have that sense in him, you know, to be able to see that from the outside. But yeah, but now O'Connell, number 12. So now there's people making a big deal about him being number 12 because it's Stabler's number.
It's number.
Like, dude,
who cares? It's a goddamn number.
So, you
know what it is as fans. You have that nostalgia of players wearing certain numbers and they call it. He was he was the 12. He was the 1 or the 2 or in soccer it's always the 10 who wears the 10.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And, so it's like, all right, but it's like, dude, it's like, I don't know. If it's available, it's available. Take it. I don't care.
The way
I actually like the way it looks. To be honest,
if they take a particular number, like let's say for example, we're talking about right now, Ken Stabler, Rich Gannon. They were 2 famous Raider alumni that wore that number and wore it proudly and balled out in it. But they were in different generations.
Yep.
Why can't O'Connell be the next iteration of a great number 12?
Right.
See it. See it in that set.
Exactly. Yeah. So the reason I brought it up, I was getting into it with some dude on Facebook, and Chris warns me, stay off of Facebook and stop arguing with these idiots.
Yeah. It's funny because I'll read some of the stuff. I just kind of laugh. Sometimes
I should do that. Sometimes I want to, and then just keep going. But sometimes I can't, and I start.
Sometimes I want to say something, and I'll start texting. I'll start putting it up. It's like no, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, whenever I see something of that sort come my way, I just I ask them why they think that way, get their point of view, and I'm like, you know what? Let's agree to disagree. I respect that you have your point. I don't believe that I think the same way. And like, oh, you're a piece of whatever, and I'm like, you know what? If that's what you think, That's your prerogative.
It's all different opinions and different stuff.
Yeah.
But what happened with the Facebook, dog?
Oh yeah. So, what up, Raider Nation? Jason, what up, girl? What up? How you doing? So what happened on Facebook was the dude said that the Raiders are dumb, that they need to start retiring players' numbers like everybody else does. That way you don't get scrubs wearing legend numbers. And I went off. I was like, bro, do you even know what it is to be a Raider fan? There's a reason why we're the one team who don't retire players' numbers, because the shield is always bigger than the players, right? That's the whole thing behind it. Like Walter was saying, when you get that number, it's supposed to motivate you to want to live up to that number. Like when people were 24, it's like, damn, who's 24? All right, bro, you're gonna have to live up to that number. A 12, a 34, 32, 81, whatever. Yeah. Even when Chad Schilling wore 81, that was Tim Brown's number. We had Chad Schilling wearing that shit, But it was just still, to me, as a Raider fan, that's part of our culture, of our Raider mystique. We don't do that. We don't retire numbers. But now all these dudes were going off about how it's dumb. They need to do it. You can't have scrubs wearing this number. He has to earn it. And I was like, here we fucking go. Like,
ridiculous, man.
I don't know. I actually, when they do the crop of the photos or whatever, so he's sitting there, I actually kind of like the way it looks.
Yeah.
I think it fits him. I think it's funny because I always think of those big numbers. I think big numbers like that, like 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, like that. I think of the taller quarterbacks who can't run.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Think Randall Cunningham.
Yeah. Well, I always think like, okay, you look at the small numbers, all the mobile quarterbacks were 1, 7, 4, 5. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. And then you look at the guys who were the 18s, the 16s, your 12s, you have your Brady's, your Montanas. Well, man, it really didn't move that. You know what I mean? But it was like, okay, it makes sense. I don't know. To me, it made sense when I looked at it. I was like, yeah, it makes sense.
I was just happy he got 12 because that meant that Tom Brady ain't coming.
You bring out a good point, though. They should give the number based on their speed. If they're slow, give them a 1 or 2. Give them a double-digit number.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know. It just makes sense to me. Like, you know what I mean? So like, you know what? I don't know. I like it. I'm fine. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
And I hope he wears it with that chip on his shoulder to live up to it. You know what I mean?
Live up to it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be great.
Says Aiden is earning everyone's respect. He should already have in 2024. Yeah. I could see Aiden getting more respect from certain fans.
Yeah.
Rafa says, I hope so. Cowtown Zeus was ready to fight. He didn't encourage those first seasons, but he's gonna be a ball out like a breakout player. I hope he is a breakout player because you know me, I'm gonna miss JJ if he doesn't. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we all are, but you know what I mean? I can see it. He did really good. What did he say?
He's like him and Turf are the big the kid AO12. He's got ice in his veins. Yeah.
I saw a lot of good stuff from him last year. So, he had some mistakes and stuff like that. But especially down the stretch. So, you know what? It doesn't look all that bad.
You've known that. I wasn't a big, like, oh shit, here comes Aiden O'Connell.
Yeah.
But as I've been going back, like making little videos, like the Charger game, the first one. Yeah. And to me, I thought he played like ass that game. But then as I watch it again, like despite all those turnovers, that fool almost brought us back to tie the damn game.
Yep.
Yeah. He did.
And then the last game we went to, we all saw the Denver one. Mm-hmm. He played his ass off in that game. He was throwing darts.
He got thrown into the fire mid-season. He
got thrown
rookie player. It's like it's your team now. I think he did fairly well. Yeah, lost the game, but he did fairly well. And as the season progressed, like you were mentioning, Leo, he's slowly but surely started getting better and better. And that last game of the season against the Broncos, he did extremely well. Now let's talk about the whole off-season, preseason, all the time he's going to have with the coaches, with the players.
A new coordinator.
Exactly. Now this year, if he bombs, then okay. You know what? He's not our quarterback, but let's give the kid a chance. He definitely showed promise last season. Now this is his true season to shine.
So you're one of those that believes that he has to show it this year, and if he don't, then it's time to move on from him.
based on the situation with our coach and the team itself, definitely, because we're in a show me season.
Right.
Like it has to be done.
Okay.
You know, it's not like we're working to rebuild a team and it's going to take a few years type situation. It's because we didn't go into a rebuilding phase. We're more of the, you know, just plug and play type situation where, you know, started picking up the players that we need, working on the momentum from last year with the majority of the players from last year. You know, so it's kind of like, okay, the continuation. So,
and it's so crazy because to me, I guess that's why I have such a hard time, because I was a big fan of our old number 4, and John wasn't. John would always tell me, for as much as he does good, he fucks up a lot.
Yeah,
stupid interceptions, stupid plays, and in my mind, I'll be like, but no, it's cool because he makes the big plays. So now we come back to this dude. To me, this dude doesn't make the big plays, but he also doesn't turn the ball over like the old number 4 used to.
Yeah,
you know,
because
so I'm happy that those turnovers aren't happening. Yeah,
but see, a lot of the old number 4's faults happened after he got hurt.
Oh yeah.
Like it seemed that those errors were because of fear. You know, I could be wrong, but that's what it seemed like to me. That
I get it. I sensed that a lot.
Yeah, he was definitely never the same since then. My biggest issue with him is like you're you know, it's 2 minutes of the game's over, and you're going down the field, and it's like second and 15, and he used to just fling the ball up. I was like, dude, you still got 2 more downs. Why are you just throw it away? Why are you just
and that's what O'Connell doesn't do. You're right.
And it always ended up in a pick, and I was like, here we go. And that's exactly what it was. And I was like, dude, like, don't do it. Like, in my mind, I'm sitting there like, why are you just flinging? You still have 2 more downs.
And that's what I hear.
40 seconds left.
Say, like, but doesn't that have to do with the coaching?
True, but also their instinct too, just to fling it, to try to make something out of nothing instead of living another down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that used to drive people crazy about Favre. Favre to me, like he was Favre, whatever, but that dude made so many stupid ass throws.
Yeah, he did.
That was his thing, though.
Yeah,
that was his thing.
Yeah,
he was either it was all or nothing.
You would live and die by that shit.
Exactly. Yeah. And with Carr, it wasn't that way.
Yeah.
You know, because he was a bit more methodical, but then it seemed when he felt pressure, he just wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah, but I guess that's my thing with Ford, is because he doesn't turn it over. Like that's the good part, because he didn't really turn it over that much towards the end than he did in the beginning. Charge game, he did, but then he didn't. Even the KC game, even though he didn't win us the game, he also didn't lose us the game.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And that was a big change from that Chargers game. The Chargers game, he had the interceptions and the fumbles.
Yeah.
You know, and so at the end, towards the end of the season, like against Kansas City, like you said, he didn't win it, but he didn't sit there and do the mistakes where he held on to the ball too long or lose the game.
Yes, even the kid almost won that game, and then the Colts game and the Dolphins game were all close.
Yeah.
And then even that Dolphins one, even though I was mad, he made that throw at the end and we lost because Ramsey made a good play on it.
Yeah.
But he had made good throws that game as well. You know, the throw to Tay, a couple other things to Renfro, you know?
Yeah.
The one where Wilkins came all the way fucking tackled him. Thank goodness Wilkins is on our team now. But games like that, even the Minnesota one, when I was there with Noah, I was pissed because I didn't see our offense score. But when I go right back and rewatch it, we were in the red zone. Renfro fumbled it.
Yeah.
So he put us in a position to win. Just that we couldn't hold on the ball and we ended up losing. Yeah.
And a lot of the games that he did play in that we lost, with the exception, I think, of the Bears game. I think he was the starter at the Bears game.
No, Hoyer started that one.
Was it Hoyer? Okay. They were all they were within winning distance.
They were,
with the exception maybe the game.
The first Kansas City game, yeah.
Yeah. But besides that, like they were all within 7 to 8 points, maybe.
Right.
So you're talking about a touchdown with a 2-point conversion, and you got it. Maybe so it wasn't like he was getting blown out. Making the decisions to get blown out. They were in the game.
Yeah. And the point, even the Minnesota game, he just had a problem giving it away at the end.
You look at the difference, like Buffalo, when we got blown out in Buffalo. We got blown out against the Bears.
See, and even then, like, remember the Steeler game? I thought we could have won that one, but Jimmy made stupid mistakes.
Yeah, that's when he makes the
Jimmy
mistakes.
lost with that fucking game. Yeah.
And that's when what's the name?
Mr. Happy Feet.
Yeah.
And then when
Yeah.
Peters dropped the potential pick six.
And then Peters dropped the potential pick six.
I remember that
man.
one.
Half
Did you go to that one, Walter?
Monday?
Did you go to that game, the Steeler one?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I predicted a pick that game. I was like,
You
we're
did.
going to get a pick.
Yeah,
And you're like, pick six? And I was like, no, not a pick six, but a pick. And then he was
Yeah.
like, oh, it was about to be.
Like, oh!
I was like, oh. But
Yeah.
I don't know. But I don't know. I think he's, I don't know. Hopefully he's doing what he has to do during the offseason to get better individually.
Yes, we'll see.
Stronger, all that stuff to make his game better, and then just put it all together with the team when the team comes together.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be
I'm
nice.
definitely thinking this team is in a better place they were than last year's.
I think so too.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think so too.
even with the quarterbacks. Like I'm more confident in Minshew and second year AOC than I was last year with Jimmy and Hoyer.
Oh, that's true.
Our highlight was AOC last year from the quarterback room, and a rookie,
A fourth round pick rookie.
exactly, fourth round pick rookie, and that was going to be like the savior.
You're right.
That is definitely not the player you were hoping to be in that position.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Especially, especially not a fourth round pick.
Exactly.
I blame what's his face, the dude from the Niners. What's his name? Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy,
Because they found him in the 7th round, so now everybody thinks you can go find a quarterback in the 6th, 7th round. He's going to be your savior. Like, bro,
that doesn't happen very often. When was the last time that happened?
Even
Brady?
Brady was a what? 4th, 5th
Sixth round.
Like, bro, that doesn't happen all the damn time.
That's what was the last time that happened? Was it Brady?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah, last time that happened was Brady.
Brock Purdy.
Doesn't happen very often.
But even then, you think Purdy was put in a place that the team was already built.
Yeah.
His job was just to not fuck it up.
It was like insert quarterback here, and that's it.
Yeah. It was like insert quarterback here.
He definitely has weapons.
Yeah.
Definitely has the weapons, has the line. Yeah, and it was his job not to lose.
Exactly.
Which is what I like about how they built this team, AP and Tom Telesco. To me, it seems that's how they're building it, especially by not doing what I wanted them to do. I wanted them to trade the farm and get a quarterback, but they didn't do that. But they built a team with that draft,
Yeah.
And now it seems like we're building this team where it's going to be to that point. If it is AOC, then fuck it, we struck gold. We got him.
Yeah, that would be great.
If Minshew can do it, then fuck it, Minshew, we're cool. But if not, they're able to look for someone to bring him in and kind of just insert him with the team built already.
Yeah, that's true.
Because in the past, it seems like we were always doing it backwards.
Mm-hmm.
We were trying to get the quarterback, and then we had the quarterback, but we didn't have nothing around us.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
And this is honestly, I think this is the best way to build a team.
Yeah, I think so too. I like how they're doing it.
Because that's how I guess a lot of other more successful teams have done it. You could even say the Chiefs did it that way because they had built a team already. They had Alex Smith. He couldn't get it done. And they found their quarterback, put him in, and that fool took them to a whole nother fucking level. Yeah, because Alex Smith, I think during the time he was the quarterback, he did decent.
It was decent. He just couldn't get them over that hump. Yeah,
because of the other players.
Mm-hmm.
He was made to look decent.
Right.
But then they found Mahomes and it was a whole other level.
Right.
Yeah. And that's how if you could build that team like that and then just but you never know, it might work out the way where AOC comes out and he might be our quarterback of the future. I don't know.
I don't know if you guys have seen, but the rankings came out. Kind of like pre-rankings. Not the power rankings, but as far as defenses go.
No,
they released the top 10 defenses in the NFL.
I haven't seen it.
Guess where the Raiders came in?
24th?
You saw it, didn't you?
Think, John?
I'm like, you saw it, didn't you? Shit, I'm gonna go with 12.
You're gonna go with 12?
I don't know. Defense, you know what? Defense at the end of the year was actually really good, and they were talking about how we were one of the top defenses at the very end of the year, like the second half of the year. So I would put it up. I would put it in definitely top 10, maybe top 5.
But see, these aren't true Raider fans or just football fans in general.
These are football analysts, sports writers.
So
And they came out with the list of who.
Some of them go based on how we ended last year.
So what does that translate as? Raider haters.
Yeah, true. I think based on how we ended last year, but the fact that we did what we did with the Chiefs. You know what I mean? Down the stretch, I think we were a great defense down the stretch.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I would have put them at least top 10.
You would.
I think based on how we ended the year,
I
would have put maybe top 5. But we always get hated on and shitted on. So
yeah,
we're probably ranked 27th or something. I don't know.
What do you think, Walter?
I say 24.
You say 24?
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna show you guys right now. Dun, dun, dun. Ready?
Oh yeah.
8.
Yep.
Okay.
The Las Vegas Raiders
take
came
that.
in ranked as the 8th best defense.
They finally got something right. Top 10.
I was like, not the media showing us love.
Right.
But power rankings were ranked like 22nd, 24th on some of them. Yeah.
That's just because this is the question mark on the quarterback. That's why.
I think so too. Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with the offense and the quarterback. So I think it's
Well, I think I heard on Q's show that that they ranked us lower on the power rankings than San Diego because of the coach.
Yeah, because of coach.
Man, I hope AP wins both of them.
Right. I hope AP whoops.
We have yet to win against them out there.
Nope.
Where?
In SoFi. We haven't beat them in SoFi.
We haven't won in SoFi.
I need the SoFi and the Vegas win in the same year.
I was even saying because I've gone twice. I was like, if I'm the problem, I'll stay home and watch it, y'all.
Right?
I'll go to the tailgate. I just won't go in.
There you go.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll be doing that sometimes. I was sitting there and I was like, fuck, we're down by 14.
Let me leave.
I'll take off and go do something and then come back. Oh, I'm only down by 3. All right, you know what? I'll just listen. You know what I mean? So
yeah, sit my ass outside.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, see, Kyle Towns with us. He said, we got our QB and the rest of our young foundational players, as well as the right head coach and GM and the rest of the staff. There's something being built in Vegas and the chemistry in that building. Hell yeah, brother. Facts.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I feel really hyped about it. I think it's been a while since I felt like that about a Raider team.
Yeah.
Is it actual hope or is it like our Raider mindset?
No, because I've always gone in. I've always had like a doubt. I'm not gonna lie. Like I want that, but I've always had the doubt.
All right.
Yeah, I think we could do that, but we have the doubt.
I've always gone with a pessimistic thought process.
Okay.
It's like be prepared for the worst, hope for the best. And based on years of thinking that way, every year is kind of like, well, we'll see. Because everyone's, oh man, you guys picked a great player. Oh, you guys did this. Oh, you guys did that. I'm like, yeah, but we'll see.
We're still gonna Raider it somehow or another.
Yeah, we'll see. But this year it's different.
Right.
There's a vibe. There's something there, man.
Yeah.
There's definitely something there.
Yeah, and to me, I have the belief in the coach.
Yeah.
As much as because I will never trash talk our team that way. I guess I'm not that way. I did as a kid. As I've gotten older, like you got to support your team, whatever. But McDaniels, I never believe in him, but I supported it because he was our coach, right?
Yeah.
If that's what he was gonna do, if that's how they were gonna play. Fuck it. Okay, cool. But I didn't believe in it, and even with Jimmy, like I thought, I've told you, John, many times, I thought getting Jimmy was like ending up with that ugly girl when the lights come on at the club. Like, oh, you're the only one that's left. Like, let's go. That's how I thought.
But when we got McDumbass, I thought it was like that Guatemala type situation, and when we got Jimmy G, it was Guatepeor. It went from bad to worse,
right? Yeah,
it was just weird. It was like kind of like, man, what's going on?
Especially the way the whole thing went down. All that, like, bro, like You moved on from him, cool. More than half the nation felt we got to move on, fine. But at least have a plan.
Yeah, you didn't have a plan.
Gonna come next, you know?
Yeah,
that was the issue. You didn't have a plan, or the one plan you had didn't work out, and you were like, oh,
yeah.
well.
He was like, I'll take that quarterback.
Yeah.
And it was Jimmy G. Yeah, that was horrible, man.
I think the plan was Brady, and then they backfired.
I think so too.
Yeah.
He decided to retire, so they're like, there's no plan.
Oh, shit. They're like, it's too late to get Aaron Rodgers. So
but no, like this year, like based off, I like how the players respond to AP.
Mm-hmm.
That's always a big thing. That's always a big thing, and they want to play for AP, and they want to go out and do that and do this. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I like that feel of it.
Well, did you guys hear how many players have been in attendance to the training facility?
Yeah, those are OTAs, bro.
It's been unprecedented, the number of players that have showed up day after day, training, practicing, doing what they got to do.
Yeah, because they're voluntary.
Yeah, and that's
that's what I'm saying. Like I that's what makes it feel good. Like, okay, they want to be there, they want to play, and they want to do it.
Yeah,
and I think
training camp starts on Saturday the 10th. Yeah, Friday the 10th. Yeah.
So like I don't know. I have a good feeling over it. Like I said, in the years, I'm like, okay. I'm hoping it was more of a hope. Kind of like I'm hoping we do pull out some victories out of our asses type of thing.
Right.
This year, like I saw that.
I wouldn't be surprised if they ranked us 33 out of 32. I'm sorry, Doug. What were you saying?
I was like, so I don't know. I just like the way it feels. It feels different.
Me too. Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm excited about it. I think we can get some wins.
Yeah.
AP, Marvin Lewis, Patrick Graham, Philbin. I don't think anyone's worried about Harbaugh or Andy Reid. We come in like Debo, and they better truck James. They're playing.
They go cry in the car.
I love it. The Chargers are going to be like when we walk into SoFi. It's like, man, this stadium is like both ours, but
right,
our house.
And I don't know. I think the way the feel is, it brought in. It gives you more chance to signing. Yeah, energy to sign certain players.
Yeah,
that maybe you didn't have the chance to before.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, they want to come here. Like, they see the atmosphere, they see the players, they see how they're like, okay, why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like before it's like it wasn't like that. You know what I mean?
Yep. That part is true. Yeah. Which I don't think we're done signing either.
No, I don't think so either.
I think as soon as that June 1st money comes free, we'll have probably pick up one of those veteran corners. I hope.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too.
So
I think they're like they would want to come. Like in the past, it'd be like, I don't know, pay me. You know what I mean? Type of thing. And then now it might even take a little bit more of a pay cut. Like, what, I'll go over there.
Like, what do you guys got going on over there?
Yeah. So I don't know. That's the kind of feel I get from it.
And then Nevada has what's that state? It's a tax-free state, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But I think players like athletes like that still pay some kind of sort of tax. Like
they
jock tax.
Depending on where they play, then that week is where they get taxed.
Yeah, they have that. What do they call it? The jock tax or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So they get like if they have to file taxes for like all the states that they play in and shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, something like that. I was reading it. I was wondering that the other day. I was like, why wouldn't you come to Vegas? There's no tax. But I started looking it up and I was like, it's called like a jock tax because you know who did that? The Los Angeles Lakers did that to fucking Michael Jordan.
They did. That's right. Yeah.
They did it to Jordan, and after that, everybody started doing it to the other team when they would come in like for those championship games or whatever.
Yeah, all that money.
Yeah, so after that, it became like a jock tax. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, all right,
but even with that, we do have something that we have to look into the future, which I think they're doing, or I'm hoping they're doing. But 5 key players entering their last year of their contract. So we got Malcolm Cooks, Robert Spillane, Divine Diablo, Nate Hobbs, and Trayvon Moorick.
I mean, if Spillane gives you a year like he did last year, you got to keep Spillane.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
If he gives you, if it's even like equal to last year, you got to keep him. Same thing with Kuntz.
Kuntz,
He had a great end of the year.
He's into his own now.
I think he was he was key in that Kansas City game that we
And
won.
he only
Kansas City.
played like the second half of the season.
He was key in that Kansas City win. So you got to keep them too. I mean, I've always liked Diablo, but he's been So I feel bad having to sit there and say, the other guys, the other three have to do something.
Who?
I think the
Maury
other three
Hobbs
guys
and Diablo.
and Diablo.
More Hobbs? You don't think Hobbs should get re-signed?
I got to see what he does this year.
Yeah,
I think it's coming more into his own.
Yeah, I think it's a prove it year.
Yeah, because I think he started last year. He came into his own.
Yeah.
So I like that, but I think he's still got to, was it just one of those 1 years where you come into your own and then whatever, or
Now that he went back in the slot, he had a better year.
Yeah.
Than when they put him
So
on the outside.
Yeah. So that's keep using him in that way, and
yeah,
I think he'll be fine. But I think they got the two DBs and that one linebacker have something to prove.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But I think that's what I like about us having this money, though, because it still gives them the option that if these dudes do start balling, you can re-sign them.
Right?
You'll have the money to re-sign them and not worry about it.
And if they don't, if they don't, if they get hurt,
they get hurt. Yeah,
go out and get somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's true too.
And not have to lowball.
Yeah. Because Coupon Tom, hey, you gotta earn your shit around here.
Right.
Yeah. I just look at it. I'm looking for the point. If you could get what out of Malcolm Kuntz, what last year, and you're throwing in what's his name, Crosby,
Tyree?
and and then Tyree in the middle. I don't like Tyree in the outside. I like him more in the middle.
So you would want it Crosby, Wilkins, Tyree, and Kuntz. That four.
Yeah. So if Tyree still got to prove it, but you put the other three like that, and you have Kuntz and Max on one side, and you got Jenkins coming down the middle. Like, dude, that's just
it's big.
I think that's awesome. I just love the way that sounds. You know what I mean? I love the way that sounds. Like, okay, and if Tyree comes into his own and he works on his game, hopefully he's working on his game. Because I always said like he had to work on a couple of moves because that bull rush wasn't going to work at this level. I said it since day one. I was like, he's going to have to work, and if he works on it and he gets it going, dude, that's a defensive line to worry about.
Yeah.
So
Kyle thinks you keep Spillane, Hobbs, Kuntz, Morig, depending on trade development in that order. SoCal Sal says keep Kuntz, Spillane, and Hobbs. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And then he says, in my opinion, Spillane and Hobbs need to be Raiders first, as long as we can keep them. Probably the leadership too when you look at those two. Yeah. You could definitely see that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a part of the order would be like, I definitely want to keep Spillane and Kuntz for sure. Yeah. Hobbs, like I said, I love the way he played last year. Like I said, he came into his own last year.
I've always liked Hobbs. I like the way Maury finally showed up for me more. Yeah.
Yeah. So
and then you think about all the young guys we've brought in, like the competition on this team is going to be insane going into the offseason. Like
my biggest thing was to this day I love the fact that AB sent Peters home.
Oh yeah,
that's like for me that move right there was like, oh yes, thank you, thank you.
He became like that. He became like that dude in the jail yard, that the biggest guy that you have to beat up in order to let everybody
know.
That was.
Because that lets everybody else know, like, dude, if you're not gonna do your job, you're not gonna play.
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
You know what I mean? And so I like that. That said a lot without saying anything. You know what I mean?
Yes,
for me with Peter, because I like him, I want him to come Oakland and all that. But when I saw that Chicago game with that Ole shit, I was like, dude, he needs to go. Like, get him out of here already. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah,
he was just there for the game.
Yeah, he did, and he did that in Chicago too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, dude, come on, really? I was like, and I was excited about him being here. I was like, oh hell yeah, but
I remember we were all excited, like, oh, we got Peters and
and then I was like, man, you know what? When I was like, he cut him. I was like, oh shit, he cut him. I was like, oh, all right, I like that because most people are like, a lot of times it's not that they're scared, but it's like, they're worried about.
They're reluctant to get rid of a vet like that.
Yeah. But you know what? Like, I like AP. AKB, you know what?
Yeah.
So, and I like the whole. We hate red. We hate the Chiefs.
What is Impala's red, dog?
I was like, it's the difference between dislike and hate, and we hate red. I love that. I was like, yes, thank you. I was happy with that one. You know me, I always talk shit about that with your red.
I was waiting for that to come out with my Red Raider hat. They gotta match the gear, bro. Match the gear.
Don't I ever put on red? What's wrong with you?
So the schedule release is coming up, bro. It is on Thursday. We've been waiting for it all season, especially because we go to games.
Yes, sir.
You know? You can start to plan them out, see which ones we're gonna go to. We're gonna link up in Vegas on the road. So
definitely on the road. We gotta have a road game for sure.
Do you guys know who we're playing on the road and who we're playing at home?
I know that list has been out for a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But do you guys know?
The Steelers are going to be at home.
Yeah.
Oh God. And
so
then
we played the AFC North, so we got the Steelers and the Browns here
at home,
and then City and Cincinnati and Baltimore on the road.
I'll bring it up right now so we can look at it.
And then we played, I think the NFC South? Because I know we played New Orleans and Atlanta. And everything.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. So the home opponents, of course, are division, right?
Right.
Yeah, Broncos division.
Chargers. Then we got the Browns, the Falcons, the Panthers, the Steelers, and the Jaguars.
Okay, so it is the NFC South, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we have the Falcons, then we got New Orleans and Tampa Bay.
Panthers. Yeah.
Okay.
On the road, we go to Cincy, we go to Tampa, we go to Baltimore, we go to New Orleans, we go to Miami, and then we're home for LA and LA. I don't consider those two away games. Yeah.
So we technically have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
2 more home games.
So we technically have
10 home games.
Yeah. We got 2 extra home games.
Yeah.
So from those games, what are the matchups you guys are looking forward to?
Obviously, the Steeler game.
Yeah, why the Steeler game?
Well, it's because of the history, obviously, and because of like family rivalry. You
hear that, bro? The history, bro. The history.
Yes.
Shut up, God.
And
I'll tell you a little story right now, Walter. But yeah, go ahead, dog.
Okay, and then I have a family rivalry. One of my cousins is a big Steeler fan, and I'm gonna actually take him to that game. You know, just to watch him squirm and cry right next to me at Allegiant Stadium. So I'm definitely looking forward to that game.
I mean, you went last year, so you know he's not going to be too alone because there were a lot of Steeler fans at last year's game.
I think that's going to change, though.
Yeah, definitely. There is going to be a lot of Steeler fans because they travel well everywhere they go.
Yeah,
but the numbers are definitely going to be a little different this year, I believe, because
I think so too.
Of what we saw at the end of the season with our organization. So I have a feeling it'll probably be a 50-50 split. Mm-hmm. You know, as far as the fandom. So I'm excited for that game. I'm definitely going to go to that one. And then
it ain't like that Minnesota game. That Minnesota game was like 70-30, bro. That was horrible.
Yeah. Well, the KC game too, man.
The what?
The KC game.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That one was kind of I didn't like that one. I took my kid and my wife.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was obviously I had to show the dad face and just be all like, "Oh, come on, mijo," this and that. But inside I was like, "Man, fuck all you guys."
See, that's what I like about being the uncle, because I was there with I didn't have to be the dad. I could still say fuck all them.
True.
Yeah, my brother knew when he was sending his son away with me what was gonna happen.
Hey, Leo, we gotta choose the game we're gonna go to, bro. Because
yes.
I've been talking to Chris. I told him, you know, I'm inviting him to a game, so it'll be Chris, you two, Chris, and myself.
That'll be perfect, bro. Yeah,
that's perfect.
You know, we just can't be the Steeler game because those tickets are spoken for already. But any other home game for sure.
Depending on when it is, see when Chris is able to fly. I mean, we can work that out.
Right.
For me, obviously the Steelers one. I go with John when we play the Steelers.
Yeah.
We do that one, and then I like the Denver rivalry. That's always been one of my favorite ones. I kind of want to go to a Kansas City one, but then I don't want to jinx it. So I like watching it at the pizza place for that reason. Because I've been to one when we played in Oakland against Kansas City, Carson Palmer's first game, and they whooped our ass. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, but
That's funny.
like I said, we got to
So
go together. At
what
least
road game are you guys looking
What
for?
road game? What matchup are you looking for? So we're going to the road game. We're going to, but like, what matchup stands out to you? Like, damn, I
Saints.
can't wait for that game. Huh?
The road game I'm looking for is it's I want to see how we match up against Baltimore.
Yeah.
I want to see how we match up against Baltimore. The way I see it, based on how that stuff goes, how they've been playing, they're still going to be up there. I think Kansas City will probably still be up there, so I think the road leads through one of them eventually. I just want to see how we fare against AFC contenders from last year.
That would be the North because the Bengals, the Browns, the Steelers, the Ravens. Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to see how we, the Ravens were, a couple of referee non-calls from going to the Super Bowl and shit. So
yeah, I'm glad we have that rematch with Jacksonville because we shouldn't have lost that game in Jacksonville. We had the lead, we were winning.
Oh yeah, no, that was.
And then Lawrence came back and bullshit. That was the year we were giving up all the leads, right?
We got Miami again in Miami, so
yeah.
Aiden O'Connell gets a second shot at Miami.
Yeah, that one's again in Miami. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's another Miami shot you get at. So,
but what about that New Orleans game, though?
Man,
I'm excited for that one.
You know what?
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking forward to.
No, yeah, definitely look at that one. Hope Max Crosby gets up in that. You know what I mean?
Bro, I want Max Crosby to make those.
Especially what Carr jokingly said about Max Crosby.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to put him on his ass.
Put him on his ass, bro, right? Well, I want snot bubbles coming out of that fool's mouth. He hits him so hard right here.
Hell yeah.
This is funny. Yeah, no, that's definitely a good one. Last time I went there, it was horrible, so.
Yeah, we had a bad experience. Yeah,
we went there and then we got shut out. So I was like,
there goes that. And we were walking up and down Bourbon Street talking so much shit. Like who they say gonna beat them Saints? They're like we they.
So all Saturday, all Friday, and then we go in there and we get shut. We didn't even pass. We didn't even go past half field. We were like, man, I'm leaving.
That was all bad. So we definitely owe the Saints an ass whooping for that one, bro.
Yeah. But you guys are going to that one, right?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was supposed to, but can't no more.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Can't afford it.
Yeah, my girl wants to go to that one, so definitely.
Yeah, you're going to that one, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, you and your girl.
Me and John, the road one, we're gonna do is Cincy, right?
Cincy, because that's where Homer's up there in Columbus, right?
Chris is in Ohio, yeah.
In Ohio and Columbus. So we were talking to him and he said, come out to Columbus.
Oh, that'd be dope.
So we could go to Cincy
in his hood for a little bit.
He could show us his hood. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where everything shuts down after 8 p.m.
I know, right?
That's horrible.
Yeah, one of my buddies from LA, he became a truck driver and he moved over to Ohio. And
really?
I'm like, hey bro, so how is it up there? He's like, man, it sucks. I'm like, why? Everything closes by 8 o'clock. And I was like, what? Like, so what do you do? He's like, nothing. It's like, oh, that sucks.
Oh my god.
I hope that's not true, man.
For me, the biggest shock isn't the fact that they're closed. It's the time difference when everything starts for you on Sunday.
True.
Because for us, we start here at 10 a.m., right? We do the morning game, afternoons at 1, and night games at 5.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
Pittsburgh, I was freaking out. We had to wake up early, and John's like, nah, fool, the game starts at 1. I was like, no, it's 10. He goes, no, over here it's at 1. And I was like, oh, shit, you're right. So we slept in, whatever, went to the game.
Yeah.
And then in Pittsburgh, I don't know if you've ever been, the casino is really across the street from the stadium.
Oh, yeah.
So we walked across the street to the casino to watch the next game. I think it was the Cowboy game or something like that. They lost, and we were all cheering. And then we stayed for the night game, which was the Ravens and the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And the Ravens came back, beat the Chiefs. But next thing you know, bro, it's damn near midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the time and we were talking about because we're like, oh, Sunday night is Sunday night on the East Coast.
Yeah, Sunday night.
Because for us on the West Coast, it's like Sunday afternoon. Yeah, so we're like Sunday night is Sunday night.
Yeah. There's Chris. Chris, we're going to Ohio, dog. We're going to go to Cincinnati. Make sure y'all hit that like button, please. And if you're here for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. But yeah, man, I'm excited for that schedule, bro. That's always one of my favorite.
I'm waiting for it too.
It's gonna be a lot of
for
fun.
that schedule to see the games. And it's cool, like you said, Walter. Like I appreciate it, bro. We'll definitely link up. It'll be us. We can go to a game.
Hell yeah.
And then, I know you, dude, John. I don't know if I told you, but when I was with with MC Raider in Detroit, I smoked most cigars I've smoked in my entire life.
And it's funny because I'm usually the cigar and whiskey guy.
Yeah.
I'm the one that likes the cigars and the whiskeys. You know, he's more of a beer and kind of chill, whatever. I was like, give me a whiskey, I'm fine. A cigar, and I'm straight.
And it was funny because I told him, I'm like, John would be proud. Y'all, they're like, why? Because I'm sitting here with a cigar and some whiskey.
He normally does it, so that's
I
good.
normally do, bro. And it's normally like ultra too, and he makes fun of me because of that shit.
I have to make fun of him a little bit.
He said, I feel like I smoked 1,000 cigars that weekend.
Well, hey, Chris, you got to practice for when we go to Vegas.
Yeah. And they actually have the same cigar shop that we went to in Vegas. In Detroit, they have one in Vegas.
Oh,
yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, La Casa it's called. Yeah.
Okay. Well, gotta look it up.
Yeah, we gotta look it up. It was really cool. Yeah, definitely do that again.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tony, you gotta learn, especially if we're gonna go with Walter and them, bro. They teach you all about the sand, the tide,
the smells and all that. Yeah.
Woo! I'm ready, bro. See that, Chris? I'm ready. I'm ready, Walter.
Sure, yes, sir. Let's do it.
Oh, let's go. Let's go,
man. I'm ready for it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Be a lot of fun.
Definitely a lot of fun. And this is to me like the best part of the Raider fan, the Raider Nation part. You know, when we do that, we all get together, we all kick it, you know? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's always definitely fun.
Yeah. He said, ask MC Raider about his bubblegum stick. He would smoke it. There was a because they had the house blends.
Yeah,
they had different flavored ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I had got one, and then MC Raider told me to get a bubblegum one. He got a bubblegum one. And I was tripping out that it was like bubblegum.
Really?
Yeah.
It was actually like bubblegum shit?
Yeah, I mean, not completely, but yeah, you can definitely taste the bubblegum.
Just smell it and shit.
Yeah.
Probably an infused cigar or something.
Yeah, it was something like that. I mean, they got the big ones. They got the big ass fat ones, the long ones.
Yeah, like the one
jewel ones. Like I did two of the small ones while they were smoking their big ones. See, Chris got a mint one and a chocolate one. Yeah.
Oh hell no, dude! I'm sorry, I can't.
So you're a heavy cigar smoker. You're like distinguished, and you got your shit already. You know?
No, it's anytime I have like flavors like that, it reminds me of Swisher Sweets.
Yes.
Of you're rolling a blunt or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that type of cigars. You know, the
for me the flavor works because
you vape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I guess coming from a cigarette background, when I smoked cigarettes, it wasn't flavored; it was just tobacco. I think the most flavor you would get was from a menthol.
The menthol, yeah.
And with cigars, I've even tried. I don't know if you ever tried or seen the like alcohol infused cigars. They have like whiskey, tequila, brand. And they have hints of the particular type of alcohol. I think they're cool. It's a fun thing to do, but will I do it on the regular? Probably not. I just stick to conventional.
Yeah, next time when we do go, I want to try one of those. I want to try one of the alcohol infused ones.
Infused ones.
Yeah. Because who was it? Turf drinks what you drink. Old fashions.
Oh, old fashions are good.
Yeah, he drinks old fashions. Yeah.
Yeah. Good smoky old fashions always the best way to go.
There you go.
Old fashions are good to
He said Swisher Sweets, yeah. Like the Swisher Sweets, like those, bro. Yeah. Uh-huh. But yeah, no, bro. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. Also, too, this weekend, I know, John, you're not gonna go, but Walter, we're gonna go to the Summer Explosion. Which one is it?
Summer Kickoff.
Summer Kickoff. There you go. Summer Kickoff 2024 this weekend.
The Bakersfield, right?
Kern County Fairgrounds. Yes. Yeah.
I was gonna try to go, but then my mom told me she was gonna come out for Mother's Day, so I was like, all right.
Yeah, you told me. I was trying to get you to still come, and then when you told me your mom, I was no, that's cool.
Yeah, my mom's gonna be flying in from Cali to come out here to see my sister and I. So
yeah,
gotta spoil the mom for the weekend.
Yeah.
See, it worked out for me. My mom's actually gonna go to Rosarito with my dad.
Oh, okay.
And my sister. So they're both going to go. So they're going to spend Mother's Day with my dad because he does better down there. So we're like, go enjoy yourself. Like, we'll send you money. And I was like, cool. Like, oh, cool. Now, we're still coming back the same day.
Yeah.
But we still get to enjoy it. And then that way they can do that. But
when do you guys celebrate Mother's Day with your mom?
I normally do it because I'm Mexican on the 10th.
Right.
Well, my mom tries to pull this. I was born in Mexico, but I'm a U.S. citizen, so I get both. My mom gives me that one. Well, it goes like, so I'm a citizen now, but I was born in Mexico, so I got double nationality. I get both.
She's got to sing the Star Spangled Banner first, and then you'll do Sunday.
Right.
Yeah, when my mom was alive, I would celebrate the 10th with her, the Mexican Mother's Day, and then my wife on Sunday, on the U.S. Mother's Day. That way, it wouldn't be a shared holiday.
Right.
Each mother would get their own.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah,
my brother does that too. He'll go with one day with my mom and then the other day with the in-laws or whatever. Yeah.
No.
Can't wait.
We're actually doing the 10th because my mom flies in Thursday night.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So we're gonna go out to dinner.
And it'll be less packed wherever you guys take her.
Yes, that's the whole point.
Sunday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Except if you go to like a popular Mexican spot.
Right, then they'll do it on
the Now, well, what I like about my mom is that
big dog? What's the deal?
My mom actually likes steaks, so we're gonna go have a steak.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we'll try to see if we can get up one of those spots.
Salute, brother. Much love, much brother. Appreciate it, dog. The brother run down. Mm-hmm. But yeah, dude. So it'll be fun this Saturday. They're gonna have Raider legends there. Tom Flores is one of them that's going to be there, right?
Yeah.
Greg Townsend's going to be there. Current players, Jacoby Myers, Divine Diablo. Your boy Diablo is going to be there.
My boy Diablo's going to be there.
Then they're going to have the performances. DJ Steph is going to be there, John. Yeah.
She's going to be playing out there?
Spinning. Yeah, she's going to be spinning out there.
Oh, that works. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yaya is going to be performing the Raider Nation Wrecking Crew. You know how they get down.
Yeah. I remember the homies.
So it'll definitely be fun. And Walter, I heard it's going to be indoors.
Yeah, I heard too. That's dope.
Thank goodness. You know me. I don't do well in the heat, bro. I'm fluffy.
It was going to be 94 degrees.
Is it? See, bro. I ain't ready. I'm not ready.
No. I'm definitely don't get it was cool weather as long as possible, man.
Me too. What's up? People are like, don't you miss the summer? I'm like, hell no, fuck summer.
I hate being stuck to an AC unit. You know, because it just that's all you can do. You go outside, be like, hell no, it's too hot. Start sweating.
Yeah.
And that's where you have to be. You're kind of like a slave to AC. I don't like that.
It happened to me last week. It was like last Friday was like 90 something out here. And I was like, I gotta go to the store to do something. Walked out. I was like, oh hell no. Walk right back in. I was like, never mind. I'll get it tomorrow.
It was like, when I went last year for the training camp, right? We didn't go out till like later on that day, huh?
Yeah, no, yeah.
We only went up to with your sister, and then we went to the smoke shop and came back home.
Yeah, then we watched the fight the next day.
Yeah, we watched the fight the next day. Yeah, we
went out at night. We didn't go out during the daytime. It was hot.
During the daytime, we were in, bro. That's Sunday.
Well, when we were at the camp, the camp was hot.
Yeah.
You could feel the heat.
They had those mist things to keep everybody cool.
Big mist fans, yeah.
So now you're sweaty and wet.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I'm kind of glad this weekend's going to be indoors, so hopefully it won't be as hot. Yeah.
And then we're going to be AC all the way up and AC all the way back.
That's as long as your AT works, dog. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That works.
But appreciate you, fellas. Appreciate you for coming on again. Walter, for joining us, brother.
Yes, sir.
Let them know anything you got going on. I don't know if you're still doing your Stogie Nation.
We just kind of took a little hiatus because of situations that had happened with MC Raider and his family. So we kind of like stopped doing that for a minute. I'm actually working on an independent project myself. I've noticed that obviously the Raider Nation is getting bigger and better in Vegas, but I want to propel that. So I want to start a new video podcast on YouTube promoting the Raider Nation fandom. Not necessarily the sports aspect of it, but the fandom aspect. Like yourself, Leo, MC Raider, Protect the Shield, all you guys letting other fans know of what's going on out there outside of just the conventional football aspect of the fandom. So I'm hoping in the next month or so start putting stuff together and start putting it out there for the fans to start creating more buzz about the Raider Nation. Because we are a powerful entity out there that's been dormant for too long. And we have to let people know about individuals like you that put on these shows, individuals like MC Raider that, funny as hell, puts great content out there. Chris, Shield, all you guys.
Yeah, Protect the Shield, all the guys.
Even like Raider Nation. I don't know if you guys ever met the cat. He's an amazing.
Yeah, he's the one that draws the drawings, the cartoons.
Yes, he's an amazing artist. He does a lot of great caricatures. Has worked, I think, with Nickelodeon in the past. And then also promoting the booster clubs out there. The Black Hole, right. And all the different booster clubs, and then the philanthropic events that they do, and then the fun events like the one we're going to go to this weekend. I want to start promoting that to just the fans that don't know about this, because I was once that fan. I've been a Raider fan since like 83, 84. 83, 84. But I was just like a football fan. I'd watch the games, I'd go to the games, and that's it. Yeah. But then there's this whole other level of fandom that, maybe 3 years ago I started learning about. And I'm everybody needs to know about this.
That's true. That's true, though. That's true, because I was in the same boat. I was on the same boat until
there's so much more. So I'm thinking about calling it the Raider Nation Roll Call. And bringing it out, like in interviewing you, Leo, as Cheeto Linus, letting people know where you started from, how you became a Raider fan, how you started your podcast, your channel, and then letting people know how to get in contact with you, how to follow you, and stuff like that. Same thing with MC Raiders. Same thing with all the super fans as well. Hoping when we go up to Vegas to get Steve in the mix as well.
Right.
And I've worked in the past with some ex-Raider players, hopefully interviewing them and letting them speak.
That'd be cool, bro. Yeah,
that'd be good.
So
that'd be good, because I think I was on the same boat too. I didn't know much about the booster clubs and all that stuff. I didn't know about it. And I was like, oh shoot, like okay, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I knew of the Black Hole as just being a section at the Oakland Coliseum.
Yeah, same here.
Not a worldwide booster club.
Yeah,
that's freaking amazing.
Yeah, this for me it was the same. I just thought it was a section of that section of the stadium. That's it. So
you're right, because I didn't start learning about all that until I started doing this.
Yeah,
and then when I started doing this, I started learning more about like even that. That's how I met Matt, West Coast Pirates. That's how I met him. MC Raider.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I met Chris through there, and then when we go to the games, you meet more and more of the booster club, the different fans. Like the one other podcast that I follow, the one with Murph and Michelle, and then Raider fan. I can't even remember the name of it right now. But even with them, I got to know them, and I met them that day when we were there in Denver. So that part is cool, being able to do that and having access to that. And it's not easy, bro. If you do that, more power to you. I was trying to do the whole vlog thing the way MC Raider does when I was in Detroit. I couldn't. I'm the type who just gets caught up in what I'm doing. And then they're like, oh, what picture did you take? I'm like, oh, shit.
No, unfortunately, I have that tendency of
that one, Raider fan radio.
whenever I'm going to have fun, I go have fun. Whenever there's going to be work involved, then take care of the work, then have fun.
Yeah.
And to me, the Raider Nation, even though it's, I guess you could potentially call it work, it's still fun to me. Because like, let's say for example with you, Leo, I'm going to get to hang out with you, talk to you, do what we do. The only difference is that it's going to be recorded, right? And people are going to be involved, kind of like what we're doing right now.
Right.
Same exactly. That's going to be the premise. But instead of talking about the team, the players, we're going to be talking about you. We're going to be talking about the individuals that are propelling the Raider Nation, in this world of social media.
Yeah.
And that's my goal, because I love how individuals like you make the Raider Nation so much stronger than it is, out in the world. That just it's not just about, oh, my cousin's a Raider fan, my neighbor's a Raider fan. No, man, it's like we're all over the place.
We're all over, bro. We are. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you get to meet a lot of people as you travel. We met a lot of different people in Pittsburgh, New Orleans.
Yeah.
You're like, man, that's crazy. We were able to get tickets for a game here from some guy we met in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the guy we met in Pittsburgh got season tickets with his wife, remember? Yeah.
Yeah, and we were like, he's like, just hit me up. So I was like, okay, cool. And we were able to get tickets for a game. Yeah,
he's the one that gave us the tickets. Yeah.
So,
Raider Paul, what up, Raider Paul? How you doing? Tony's in the house. What up, Tony? How you doing, brother? Welcome. But yeah, brother, that's so dope. And the name of the show is Raider Fan Radio. I don't know why I had a brain fart. That's the one I listen to.
Yeah, that's just as good. That's just good.
Yeah, have you guys ever seen? I'm sorry. Have you guys ever seen the Raider Nation podcast?
Yeah, I listened to that.
Yeah. That was the only one I ever knew about.
Really?
Yeah.
And I just now found out about Raider Nation podcast like 2 months ago, maybe. Yeah.
Really? Yeah, that thing's been like 15, 20 years or something like that.
Yeah.
See? Yeah.
See, I just recently listened to it and saw, because I used to just follow Q.
Yeah.
I used to just queue on my Spotify, and I'd be at work or whatever, and that's all I used to listen to.
Yeah,
and then little by little, as he started doing it on YouTube, and you look him up, and you see all these other people just pop out. You're like, oh shoot, okay.
Yeah, what I liked about Raider Greg is he talked about football like we're talking about football, our own personal view, not
Coach Greg, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Raider Greg, Raider Greg, Raider Randy.
Yeah, it's crazy too, John. I just recently heard. Remember when we were at the draft? It was me, you, D, your sister. We were all kicking it or whatever.
Yeah.
So we didn't know any of this side of it, right?
No.
During that, while the draft was in Vegas, like Samoa Raider, Fitz, and all them, they actually play like flag football. They had a bunch of Raider fans come and meet up to play flag football.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like we didn't know any of them.
No, we didn't know any of that. And we were at the link, right there where Ice Cube was.
Yeah,
we were right there. We were just kind of like just chilling.
Yeah, I didn't even tell you the story, Walter. So we had planned for the draft, this big old plan, right?
Right.
Like I got there early. I was working. I was waiting for John and our other homeboy to get out of work, and I'm sitting there on the slot machine waiting for them to show up. The draft starts, everything, and the drinks flow on the machine.
Of course.
Bartender tip them. They were just boom, 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 bringing them. They finally show up, so we're still watching it on the TV. Mind you, we're at the link where the draft is, and then Ice Cube was on stage performing and shit, right? And they're all like, "Dude, that shit's dope. Like, where's that at?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's right outside."
This fucking guy was. He was like, "Why didn't you say something?" I was already trying to figure out where everything was at. He was like, "Oh, it's right there in the back."
That's crazy.
So we finally walked out and we caught like the last end of the Ice Cube performing.
That is crazy.
That shit was funny.
I didn't know, bro. I was caught up. I was having fun in Vegas. I was doing my thing. You know how Vegas is? Yeah.
That's what it's about.
But no, yeah, man. I appreciate you for stopping by. Everybody too in the chat. Appreciate you guys stopping by. If you haven't, drop a like, follow the page, follow my boy Walter the Raider. John hasn't started his own, but he will soon. He's kind of like how I was last year, where I was in limbo about whether I want to do my own.
I'm in limbo.
You will be seeing John on here with me. That's my co-host. That's my boy.
Yes,
I'll be on here.
Together. Yeah. So much love. Appreciate it, fellas. And like always, we go out You know, with one chant, brother. How do we say it? Peace out, fellas. Much love. Appreciate it.
Thanks.